Here's everything you need to know about concrete pool deck cost in Charlotte, 2026 pricing guide. Here's what you need to know. Real 2026 pricing for concrete pool decks in the Charlotte market, finish types, anti-slip requirements, ceiling, and what separates a 30-year deck from a 10-year deck. Quick answer. A broom-finish concrete pool deck around a typical 20 by 40 Charlotte in-ground pool costs $11,000 to $17,000 in 2026, $13 to $17 per square foot installed. Stamped runs $18,000 to $28,000. The price gap between basic and premium is bigger on pool decks than on patios because anti-slip texture, higher PSI mix, precision slope work, and expansion joint planning are all required on every pool deck regardless of finish. Moving on to what a Charlotte pool deck actually costs in 2026. Pool deck pricing is driven by three things: square footage of the deck, typically 800 to 1,200 square feet around a residential in-ground pool, finish type, and slope/cog work at the pool edge. Here are the 2026 ranges we see across Charlotte and the surrounding metro for a standard 20 by 40 in-ground pool with 800 to 1,000 square feet of perimeter decking. Broom finish, $11,000 to $17,000, $13 to $17 per square foot. Salt finish, $14,000 to $20,000, $16 to $20 per square foot. Exposed aggregate, $15,000 to $22,000, $17 to $22 per square foot. Next up, why pool decks cost more than patios per square foot. A typical broom finish patio in Charlotte runs $10 to $13 per square foot. A broom finish pool deck runs $13 to $17. The 3 to 4 gap is real cost, not contractor markup. Here is what it buys you. Let's talk about higher side concrete for $1,000 versus $3,500. Pool decks see chlorine vapor, splash water, and constant thermal cycling. High-strength concrete designs with air entrainment hold up much better than $3,500 PSI. The material premium is about 0.40 per square foot. Here's the deal with anti-slip finish required. Broom finish, salt finish, exposed aggregate, or textured stamp. Pool decks must have a coefficient of friction above 0.6 wet. This requires careful finishing work. Skip the texture for visual smoothness is one of the most common shortcuts in budget pool deck installations and the leading cause of slip and fall claims around pools. We refuse to pour smooth finish pool decks regardless of homeowner preference because of the liability profile. Now, let's look at precision slope and cog work. The deck must slope away from the pool at a 1/4 inch per foot minimum, NC residential standard, to keep splash water from running back into the pool and backflushing the filter system. This requires laser-leveled forms and careful screed work. Subscribe for more concrete tips. Thanks for watching.